Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you guys are joining me today. And this is why the media and Democrats and people who absolutely hate Trump are panicking, because these poll numbers continue to come out, especially about the border, security, and the economy, where Trump is doing the best and the strongest in the areas. And CNN's like flipping out. This host here cannot believe that Trump is doing as well as he is in so many areas. And of course, the person that's talking about these polls is saying, it's the American people feel more confident with Trump in charge than they do with Biden. And that speaks a lot to the damage that Biden has been able to accomplish in the 4 years that he's been president, as in the 4 years that he's been the resident in the White House, how they've really destroyed the economy, has flooded the country with illegals in this nation. It's just been very terrible the last 4 years, and Americans are finally sick and tired of it. And the people in the ivory towers, the media figures, are befuddled by the assertion that the everyday American, the nobodies, would actually want to feel safe in their nation and want to actually be able to earn a living and not have to pay exorbitant amount of prices at the grocery store and for energy and for other things, right? Oh, the horror. Anyway, so let's go take a look at this video over here from CNN, and them and the host just being absolutely dumbfounded by Trump's surge.
Help him with his reelection chances. And how does that play? CNN's Harry Enton has been looking at the numbers. How important, remind folks how important this issue is for voters.
It's tremendously important. What a difference from where we were 4 years ago at this point. So immigration is the nation's top problem. Back in May of 2020, it was just 1% of voters who said that. It ranked 15th on the list of most important problems in the United States. Look at where we are today, May of 2024, the last poll conducted by Gallup. It's up to 18%. So that's 18 times as high. And more than that, it ranks as the second most important problem. So we've gone from 15th to second. So to me, it's not a huge surprise that President Biden is doing what he's doing, because the fact is immigration is at the top of the mind for the American voter.
And sometimes my next question depends on how the question is asked, but who do people trust? Who do voters trust more on this issue?
Yeah, no matter how you phrase it, you will see that more voters today trust former President Trump over President Biden, but the margins can change depending on how it is. So this is
Bro, her face right there, it was like when she saw those numbers, she's like, really?
Better job on border security and immigration, which tends to be one of former President Trump's best questions. But I think the key thing here, Kate, to look at is the timeline and look at the trend line here. Because back in June of 2020, Biden was actually trusted more on the question of border security and immigration by a single point. Look at where we are in May of 2024. My goodness gracious. Look at this huge jump that Donald Trump has gotten. He is now ahead on this issue by 27 percentage points. So it's not just that immigration is more at the top of voters' minds than it was 4 years ago. It's that who they trust on the issue has changed tremendously. I look at a lot of questions. I dig into the crosstabs a lot. The fact that you see a 30-point shift, I'm used to seeing 10, 15, maybe 20-point shifts, but basically a 30-point shift, 28 points if you want to be exact, that is very, very different from a lot of other polling questions.
And this issue, probably more than any other, this is where Donald Trump's rhetoric is most extreme and most harsh. And that goes for many Republicans with regard to border security and immigration. How do immigrant communities react to this? Is there any sign that there's backlash to this?
Yeah, it's very interesting to me, because I think a lot of Democrats are saying, oh, look at, Donald Trump, look at what we call anti-immigration rhetoric. There's going to be some backlash. I'm not quite sure that's exactly right. And I've been keeping a track on this. So this is who U.S. voters born outside of the country. So, people who might be born in France, people who might be born in Mexico, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Who do they prefer for president? Well, this is quite something. It's a number that always seems to surprise me, no matter how often I look at it. In fact, they slightly more of them support Donald Trump at 47% than Joe Biden at 44%. Again, this is a change from where we were in 2020, because those voters who were born outside the United States prefer Joe Biden. But in this case, no sign of a backlash, Kate, at this point.
Her face says it all. Her face says it all. She's like, man, that sucks. Man, we're going to get wiped out this election. Even the people who don't came out of here from different countries absolutely despise Joe Biden. Hilarious stuff coming from CNN and all these media places. And and as they continue to see their hopes in winning this upcoming election. Because if they try to pull anything funny this time, it's going to take a massive amount of effort to do so. And I don't think the American people are going to react as kindly as they did last time. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, you guys can follow me on all my social media, all linked in the description down below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.